Welcome to the 290 More podcast. I appreciate your time. If you could, introduce yourself to my viewers and listeners.
It's your girl Thikk Bambino. Instagram, I love underscore Bambi. Or Facebook, Thikk Bambino once again.
For sure, for sure. I definitely appreciate your time. Appreciate you coming through. I'm looking forward to getting into your story. You know what I'm saying? But before we get into your story, what I want to know is, why did you cuff my man Sauce like that, man?
First off, shout out to Sauce. You know what I'm saying? Shout out.
For me a little bit.
For him.
Yeah.
Shout out Sauce. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little trolling. Nothing personal, obviously. But, I mean, no shade or nothing. It was just some teeth shit. That's all. But it's no shade or nothing. I'm pretty sure I probably look a little bogus in, I don't know, one of my videos. But
Right, for sure. Everybody have their moments. So
shit. Shit, just saying.
For sure. I had to ask on that. You know, on the 290 More podcast, we stand on everything. We talk about everything.
And shout them out once again. It's no shade, but it was just like, damn.
So you mentioned you was just trolling. Is that something that you do? You troll, or is it just, you know what I'm saying, certain things like I gotta, you know what I'm saying, I gotta say put my 2 cents.
I feel like I do what anybody does that post shit on the internet. The internet, when you put shit on the internet, you making it open for anybody to say anything that you cannot stop them from saying or doing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what I said, yeah, it was funny to me, but it's like, you got a million motherfuckers who seen the same shit. What do you think they said, you know? Right. So, you know.
For sure. So I just wanted to ask you about that, man. I know people probably saw some. I know a few. I ain't gonna lie, people saw that shit. You know what I'm saying? So the people want to
okay, fuck that. Let's get to the comments, okay? Shorty ass who said, hold on, I can't find my phone. Like I said, you build like a sex worker, shorty. So you know what I'm saying? You should really. And this is not trying to make myself seem like I'm this raw, because it's not even that. But she had me fucked up, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, chill out. The fuck, I don't know what the fuck you is, bitch.
I'm like, oh shit, she done caught a stray. I don't
even know who you is. Like I said, I'm not the person who be waking up. Oh, let me just talk about this nigga. It was just something like, damn, just like people do to me, shit. They, sure. The fuck? They finna talk about this video too, probably. Who the fuck knows? Like yeah, that's all.
For sure. Now, let's get into your story. Let's get into the reason why we're here. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, I like to get as much of your full story as we can in this little amount of time. You know what I'm saying? I like to provide a platform for your fans and people who like what you're doing and come, you know what I'm saying, get to know a little bit more about you. So, with that being said, we're gonna start from the top. Where you from? Where you grew up?
Okay, so I'm originally from Indiana, not Gary.
Shout out.
You know, don't comment on Indianimal. None of that.
I was gonna say shout out to that. No
Indianimals. No, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I was raised there. It's just Chicago just took it over. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I just managed to be able to maneuver around, socialize who I need to socialize with, and shit, make my moves. That's all.
Now, what was your experiences like growing up in Indiana? Like, was it, you know what I'm saying, was it the average life? You know what I'm saying? Was you in a country out there somewhere? Was it a pretty, you know what I'm saying? What was it like for you, you know what I'm saying, early coming up out there?
I feel like I had a regular childhood life. Like, yeah, I had my, regular family problems, but it wasn't nothing that was like personally traumatized me, like to that effect. Yeah, my daddy wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? My mom, she was a single parent. She worked her ass off for me. And, I had my aunties and everything. And I just grew up. She'd go to school, come home. Yeah, I had my little school fights, whatever. And, it wasn't, that wow until I was an adult type shit. So, that's some of the shoes.
For sure. What about some of your aspirations early? Like, if you can remember when you was young, you like, I want to be this, I want to be that, I want to do this. What was that for?
My first aspiration was psychology. I attempted to go to, it was called Vincent's University, and it was cool. But I didn't realize I picked a hood ass college. Like my shit was like the project.
Oh yeah,
It
I
was.
never heard of a hood ass college.
It was like we was.
I went to a hood ass college, but it's called Job Club. Oh, bro.
My shit, man, motherfuckers was selling drugs on the motherfucking all that shit. Like people getting locked up. It was raised. It was everything.
Not raised.
It was raised. Like our shit was busted.
Raised, not raised.
He had that too.
We had that too.
The niggas had
They raided it right after.
boy, got it busted. And plus, it was like the city was like a mostly white people area, so the niggas was like in the middle. You know, they ain't really fuck with us because we coming from all over type shit. But
Was it Valparaiso?
no, it was called Vincent's is a little bitty ass like city.
Okay.
And at the time, I wanted to just like, all right, let me just get away. So I'm like, fuck it, Vincent's. But I'm like, shit, I might as well just stay at the crib. It's like, shit, everybody else shit. But yeah, it was psychology. But in college, I was broke too much. I was damn on my diamond shit. I ain't gonna lie, because in my mind, it was like either
Nah, shit, bro.
straight up, it was like either I'm gonna get a job, I'm gonna strip, or I'm gonna go to school. Those were the three options. Because it was like anything more than that, I don't think my mind was at that point yet. But it was like we're not gonna be broke. Like that was just like my main motivation. Like I don't give a fuck. We're not in school. We got some money in our pocket stuff. We got to keep shit moving.
So you said you had those three options. Which ones did you choose?
All of it. Shit. Went to school. Shit, I just ran up the lows. Fuck it. Got the low, buddy. Got me a car. Shit, after that, got me some jobs or whatever. Jobs for some pushing. Fuck it, we finna go over here to, what was my first? No, I ain't gonna lie. My first interaction as far as transitioning to dancing, I don't know if we was gonna get into that yet.
Yeah, for sure. No, I think that was the perfect segue.
The first interaction, I was just shaking on, this fat nigga coming to his crib, regular shit. After that,
Well, like as a private dancer?
yeah, like just coming to his crib. He was like one of those bigger, older niggas, like, look, just shake his ass, throw this money and go home, whatever, quick shit. Got into Red Diamond. Red Diamond was just a little bit too fast for me at the time. Left there, went to King of Diamond. I was there for a couple years. King of Diamond, went to Arnie's. Shit, fucked around, started doing both. Next thing you know, I'm in after hours and I'm just moving around wherever the money is. So
Now dancing, you know what I'm saying? What was it easy for you to get into dancing? Like how did you get into dancing? Did somebody introduce you to it? Did you just, know that was something that you was good at, that you could make money off of? Like how do you initially start dancing?
for me, I started off modeling. Like I would do little stuff with at the time, what's his name, with Nick Skills. Shout out Nick Skills, photographer. I did little stuff with him. Just on some just taking little photos. After the photos, it was like, all right, I need some more money because I wanted to advance my, my pictures and shit. Got in tune with J Ghost Photography. Got in tune with him. He told me about King of Diamond. King of Diamond. I started looking at the girls, looking at, what they had going on. I'm thinking I'm cute, but I don't know if it's that. But shit, I started seeing the money going around. I'm like, shit, let me just try it out. Tried it out. I've been shaking ass ever since.
Now, is shaking ass lucrative? Like, is it good money? Like, especially you can talk about how much you was making starting out, doing that private session to what you would make on the average. You know what I'm saying?
It is. It's a tolerance you gotta have, but you can definitely go far with it if you allow yourself to. I just think it does come to a point of a cutoff. You know what I'm saying? That comes, I feel with age and what your position is. Some girls who just, fuck that. I know those girls that's dancing, I'm not even saying girls, women who are dancing, they 50 years old, still shaking ass. I'm not trying to be that. But, if you got the clientele for it, you can make whatever money off of it.
Now, another thing about dancing, you know what I'm saying? Do you have to be a people person? Do you have to be a people person?
I feel, yeah. Because even though you get accepted, you also get rejected. And if you can't take rejection, even it's like a regular woman, I feel like you can't. The club is even worse. They really don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So females gotta have that. I feel that like that confidence of like, yeah, you said no, but he gonna say yeah, so fuck it, type shit.
Now, with you being a dancer and you worked in these different type of clubs, these different clubs, give us some do's and don'ts. You know what I'm saying? As a a client or a customer like in a club. You know what I'm saying? Like what's some stuff that like motherfuckers shouldn't do, or motherfuckers do that's a no.
Okay, number one rule: always be a fucking lady. Always, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't come up all whatever, like all aggressive or whatever. Because at the end of the day, these niggas are trying to come in and just have a good time. You know what I'm saying? They trying to chill, all that nagging, aggressive shit. They deal with that shit in the streets, at home, whatever the fuck. You just the right now, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So make that nigga, feel cool. Don't rush him. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's some niggas that like that rush shit. It is, but most niggas I found, like, they want you, like, to be cool, like, talk to them or whatever. Now, it's up to you as the woman, though, to see whether or not he gonna, reach into his pockets. Because, like I said, I used to work for Arnie's. Man, all I did was rub hands and talk to niggas, and they was just tipping. That therapy shit, you feel me? Some niggas like the other niggas, they ain't trying to get into all that, bitch, shake that ass and, whatever. But the don'ts, shit, don't come musty. Don't come with your coochie hair nowhere. Don't come in with no crunchy ass wig. Like, come in as if like you would go out like with your nigga in a way. You know what I'm saying? But just more dramatic a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, do something with yourself. You feel me?
And I assume you say that because that's what you've actually seen before. Like people be musty and
shit, real shit. Seen it. Been it. You feel me? So
not musty, goddamn.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Every stripper that had at least one time.
But you forgot to put the deodorant?
One time where it's like, hey, go, you feel me? Yeah. We all the bit, we women.
Yeah, for real. I definitely forgot to
shit.
But I don't dance so.
Shit, men got dick smell. We all got a little shit, but for us, yeah, you gotta get a little bit more into that, but that comes with knowledge as well too, because it was certain shit about myself I didn't know I had to do. But
now, can you tell who has money in the room, and do you cater to that person, or do you treat everybody like they all got the same amount of money?
The last part, but to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know. It could be a bum ass nigga and he got $1,000. Like, you gotta just test the waters and just, I guess, like, just know niggas a little bit. Like, shit. Know what a fuck nigga look like, know what a broke nigga look like sometimes. But shit, nowadays, the broke nigga is the rich nigga. So, just peep it a little bit. Don't dance on him too long. Like, my theory is, when you start dancing on him, when that song get about halfway through, you know what I'm saying? If he not going in his pockets, reaching for anything, just leave. That's it. Like, you ain't got to be like, oh, where the money at? He ain't got it, baby. Let's go. Or maybe you just not her. One or the other. Shit.
Now, shout out to my boy T-Pain, man. He all let us know, because I probably been in a strip club. I've been in a strip club a handful of times, but not a lot, but at that time I was a child in love with a stripper. You know what I'm saying? So is that just a song? Is that real? Do people actually come and fall in love with you or with dancers at
niggas
the
be lonely.
And what is it your job to? What is your role at that point? You know what I'm saying? When like a motherfucker, like head over heels for you, when you just doing your job. What do you do at that point?
Shit, he doesn't get the club. Shit, like. Me, I don't get no fuck. I know how to turn my shit off. I'll, whatever make you feel lovey-dovey. Oh, baby, come here. Oh, it's time to go. All right, nigga. The fuck? I'm out of here. Shit.
Now, have you ever had like any weird situation, like you could be like, yeah, I'm out of here, and be like, shit, me too. You know what I'm saying? Anything like that, or
No, because I feel like I knew what I signed up for, and I seen like how dirty the shit can be. So at that point, it's like either I'm gonna let it happen to me, or I'm gonna peep it and try to avoid it. Try to avoid it. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how crazy the shit is. But shit, you a dancer, so you gotta you gotta get that money. So sometimes you gotta maneuver around some shit, be in a couple situations, but just have that backup. So.
for sure. Now, do when you dancing, do you strictly dance in the club? Like, do you do like parties and private parties? I know what you said. You mentioned starting off working dancing with a one specific person, but like, do you do like what's your? I don't know how you would call it, but like, what type of dancing do you do now?
Now, see, I've sort of bagged back from like after hours, after hours, and like clubs and everything. So like I do parties, I do music videos. Um, the clubs, I'd rather be just called out. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we finna be at Walter Bound, whatever type of shit. But being at the club for hours and everything, I feel like I'm at the point. Look, you got about 2 hours out of me, baby, and I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? Like sitting there for hours, I'm just not here no more.
Now, did you continue modeling at the same time, or did you just start dancing 100%?
Both, but I think the modeling was just more like out of fun and just out of like for promotion. For the most part, it wasn't something like for nothing specific or for a magazine. Now, if it went that way, then I'll accept it, but it wasn't, nothing big.
For sure, for sure. Now, if you don't mind me asking, I know you did mention like pops wasn't around type shit, but what was the rest of your family's reaction? You know what I'm saying to them knowing you started dance, if they knew it all, or if they found out, or what was that like? Did you try to keep it away from them, or how did they find out type shit? Like what was the vibes with that? If you don't mind talking about it.
My first 500, I woke my mama with it. She was laying down, and I like put it like she was laying down like on her side, and I just put it like in front of her. She woke up. She was like, "Where the fuck you get this from?" You know what I'm saying? I'm like, "Shit, I was working," and by that time I'm like 20, 19, 20. So it's like, "What are you gonna do?" type shit. So over time, it was just like whatever. Now when my family found out, they got distant. But I just felt like, look, y'all probably did some worse hoe ass shit than what I did. You feel me? Like at the same age that I am now. So I mean, shit, y'all not gonna give me no money. So I gotta make it some way. So I think over time I just didn't really give a fuck because I felt like, look, I ain't got no nigga beating my ass. I'm not out here in these streets. I'm not off of like no crazy drugs, like doing no wild shit. I'm literally just shaking ass and going home. Now, if you still see a problem with that, I can't control that. So, yeah.
For sure. Now we jumped off at the top of the show talking about a situation on social media. You know what I'm saying, and just being on your social media, you do shake a lot of ass on your social media. Now, do you find like any issues with like shaking ass on social media? Cause you got some shit on there now, and I know like I post some shit and they didn't take my shit down for words in a song. You know what I'm saying? So what's the vibes like from the social media staff, and then all our everybody else is on social media, like other people. Like, what's the vibes from both? Like, do the staff, do marketing fuck with you with your posts, and then what's the reaction from the people when you post?
I mean, the people love it, and then there's some that don't. Then they try to report it and everything. But shit, my page, I feel like my page is just a real nigga page, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, Instagram, they be coming for my shit. Like I couldn't go on live and still can't go on live for like shit years at this point. So I don't know. I feel like my page is just unique. It's cool. It's relative. Shit is sexual. It's mental. You know, so motivational. All that shit. So.
Now, do you have a lot of people like coming through like trying to get like private dances and shit like that? Is that
Hell yeah.
now is like how do you like decide a situation like that if somebody want to book you or hit you up like that? Like how do you choose on if it's a yay or nay?
Shit, I go based upon like the quickness with the payment. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, how serious you are.
yeah, you know, like if you hit me up, hey, I'm looking for a party, what the bell, what's your deposit? Boom, I would say the deposit. Shit, that same day, all right, like around 3 or 4 o'clock, I'm gonna send it to you. Cash app go off, okay, he's serious, cool, like that type of shit. If you're not coming like that, you asking too many questions, you want to get discounts, you know, all this other weird shit, I'm just not even finna respond. Like, if your page look weird, because sometimes people shit just be like one picture and it's like nothing at all. You know, you ain't got no followers, so you just, I don't know, you gotta shit come direct or just leave me alone.
For sure. Now, do you rather work alone? Do you work with a team? You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's like when the ladies be at like the house party situation, like I've been hella house party situation, and they be like they have like men with them that like can't get their bread for them, like that people throw the bread and stuff. Like, do you work with anybody or do you just work by yourself?
I work with people as far as like security, but this is just with me. Like working with other dancers. Certain dancers are cool, you know, and then there's certain dancers that's like you doing too much. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the type of dancer like I'm not drunk. I'm not overly high, maybe a little bit, but you know what I'm saying? I'm very conscious on what's going on because to me it's like why would I be more fucked up than the party? You know, and girls sometimes come in there, they need pills, liquor, all this other type of shit. And it's like, we're not even finna be dancing that long. And I just feel like if you need all that shit just to dance, period, you don't need to be dancing, maybe. You got too much on your hand. Like, this should be 1, 2, shake ass, shake some titties or whatever, a little fire, a little water, and we out. You know, like, all that extra shit is like for what you do this shit continuously. Me, like I said, I get straight to the point. Give me my money when I come in, fight on the floor. Other girls, like I said, they need too much. And sometimes some girls, they talk too much too. Because I didn't try to work with other females and they say the wrong things around the wrong crowds. And I'm not gonna say I'm not that talkative, but I know, you know, what words to watch type shit. So.
Now, I'm glad you mentioned it because I was a little scared to ask. But you said a little fire, a little water. So, like, you do like the prop things, like with like props and shit. Is that what you were talking about? And if so, like, what's the limit? Because I've seen somebody make chocolate milk before.
Hey, chocolate milk?
Yeah. They put milk inside, then they put chocolate syrup, and then chocolate milk came out.
And they pussy.
Shook it up.
You got me thinking like,
no, she is
she?
chocolate milk. Like,
who is she? Because to learn that.
Oh, it's really.
No. I just do like the candle wax, the baby oil, the dildos, what else? Handstands, shoe water out, you know, the pussy. Yeah, that's that shit.
For sure. Go crazy. Now, does any person that's what I mean.
Because you got to give that experience, you know what I'm saying? You got to give them, you know, give them what they want.
Now, with those type of things under your belt that you can do, do you train for stuff like that, or is these all just your natural skills that you had already, like through like
some of them is like through sexual experiences, and then the other one is training and everything. Like the handstands, I was doing that shit on walls for a minute. And
so you could do a real handstand?
Like, shit. Yeah, everything goes. It's like sometimes you gotta like fuck up some of them so you can learn, like, okay, not to do this so you can perfect it down the line. So fucking up is fine. That's normal. But yeah, the other shit was just practice.
Now, another question I want to ask, you know what I'm saying? Is it, have you, I noticed that dancers get booked a lot to dance for like people with disabilities. Is that something that you have to do it for? And is that make it even easier or harder?
With disabilities?
Yeah, like people like in a wheelchair or somebody who can't necessarily get a girl, you know what I'm saying? So
I got a story, right? And people don't judge me for this. Because the hoes have been in worse situations. So look, I was in Arby's, right? And this dude, he was like an older dude. He had like the shakes real bad. Like he was like going crazy. So he come in, the girls looking around like, shit, we finna take this nigga, you know what I'm saying? So he come to me. So I'm sitting there, whatever. He like shaking hard as hell. He had money in his hand. I ain't make no money yet. So I'm looking like, all right. I ain't, okay. So we go in the back. Nigga had on a diaper. Pulled his dick out, right? Shriveled the fuck up. Mind you, we only got about like 5 minutes, right? He already put the money in my hand. So I'm, okay. I ain't do it, but I did it, but I didn't really do it. If you know what I'm saying? Like, he felt good, but the money was made. That's all I'm gonna say. You feel me? The money was made.
Was he a satisfied customer?
He left smiling. He left smiling. But I just feel like sometimes as women, we be in those type of situations, where, look, if we need it bad enough, we gotta make that shit happen. You feel me? Like, especially like if you're single, like, okay, I'm single with no kids, none of that shit. So making these type of moves, it's like I'm not really affecting nobody but myself.
Right, sure.
So
that's what I'm saying. It's your life. You can do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? I'll just be looking at like the people with kids, like, they gonna talk about it at school, right? You know what I'm saying? That'd be my thing. Like, sure, it's too much internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker, like, yo, ain't this your like, you can't have a kid at school like that.
At that time, the phones wasn't out that much. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely no video of that shit for sure. But yeah, the other shit, yeah.
Yeah, nothing like that. I mean, just like dancing, you know what I'm saying? Even just the dancing, you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah. But I feel like you gotta know that's gonna come with it. Like, to think you finna come into a party, like a lit ass party, everybody drunk, fucked up or whatever, having fun, and ain't no phones finna come out. Like, especially in this type of day. So
I've been in a couple of maybe like put those balls up.
Nigga still got his still got that video. Shit.
Now, before we slide from dancing, I got a couple more questions. Now, with the dancing, we kind of talked about, you know what I'm saying, not dancing with like the other girls, you know what I'm saying, too much. What's like the overall vibe, you know what I'm saying, from the rest of the ladies in the industry that you're a part of? Like, is it overall copacetic? Is it clicked up? Is it?
Man, shit, people. I feel like, okay, with me, I'm a cool person in general. So if ain't no problems, ain't no problems. You feel me? So I'm not finna walk in the room and just give this tough bitch ass energy. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, nigga, you don't see me on the block fighting every day. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that with me. But I feel like it's respect. You feel me? And I feel like we just shit. I know you not on shit. I'm not on shit. So wherever we at, it's no problems. So
for sure. Now. Have you ever, you know what I'm saying, been in any dangerous situations? You know what I'm saying? And if you're talking about it, how did you make it out?
Man, so I was on this party, right? It was right when COVID just kicked off, and that's when.
Not just kicked off. That's when we was supposed to definitely be hurt.
Man, no, I'm saying, like, you remember those times where, like, if you called 911 and the line was busy, it was that time.
Sure.
So I was on a party, right, and I'm the only dancer there. I put my shit on. Now I'm watching the room. Everybody cool. They teed up with me and shit. So in the middle of my floor show, these gunshots go off. So everybody thinking it's a balloon, but everybody like rush to the back either way. They like, what the fuck? They go outside and shit. It's 2 dead bodies outside the door. So come to find out, it was some niggas in there. Mind you, I don't. These people, no names. I don't.
You just doing the job.
You feel me? I just came here to do what I need to do. Get the fuck on. You feel me? So it was some niggas that was in there that was dressed in all black. The lady who partied was, she said she didn't even know who them niggas was. So I'm thinking like, so you like, okay. So they was just in here kicking, eating your food, saw my naked pussy and everything, went outside. Okay. Put my shit on. They told my ass to go out the back door and shit. And I got the fuck up out of there. So that was one.
You got one more boy?
Yeah, what else I got?
If it ain't, you said it was one like you had another one in the chamber, I'm sure. That's cool, that's cool.
I mean that was the most
yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Bodies, damn, we gotta go out the back, huh?
Told my ass to go out the back door. But look though, still told the police I was there.
Damn.
Police called my phone and shit, talking about some, you know, we don't care what you was there for. I'm like, so why the fuck you calling me? The fuck? How you get my... Okay. So yeah, that shit fucked me up.
I'm saying, damn, they was up there telling. Not only
telling everybody.
When I was there, fuck,
Even the stripper.
I couldn't just been at the party.
Well, I'm over here naked as hell, like on the side with you. Like, what the fuck? Like, yeah.
Okay, for sure. Now, let's get into these 20v1s. You know what I'm saying? Let's. How did you end up? You know what I'm saying? Participating in those, and I asked you that because I just had a guest who do a lot. His name Mango 95.
Shout out Mango.
He doing pretty often. He told me the first time he went, he said he was looking for love in the girls.
I don't get that. Like, why?
I can tell too because I watched it. He was because I know my man. He's like, I was like, yeah, I can tell, right?
You don't know none of these bitches. You like, what do you? Like, I don't be getting that because I be seeing that shit like on YouTube as well. Like, motherfuckers really be trying to find real love. It's like you finna have 20 people who just seen you for like maybe 2 seconds. And they popped you up a balloon because your shoes, your lining look fucked up. And you don't even know these hoes. You feel me? So it's like, why the fuck does it matter? To me, it's just game shit.
So from the jump, when you got involved, and how did you get involved? You always took it as as a job? Like a game or?
Yeah, because it's like, I ain't never seen you naked. So, I mean, if it goes somewhere, then, you know, that's cool if that's the vibe. You feel me? But I'm not intending on finding like the love of my life when I come through that bitch, you feel me? But I don't know. I think people need to be more realistic and like finding they mate. Like, it ain't that fast, you feel me? Like, of course you may say hell no, you feel me? Like, you don't even know these hoes. So,
and that's why I want to ask you, I want to leave off the dancing because I low-key forgot it. Being a dancer and doing what you do, is it hard to be in a relationship?
Now that I'm older and more mature, I feel like niggas make it harder. I really do. I feel like they make it mentally hard because at the end of the day, right, when you met this stripper or whatever, you got to know her. The more she opened up with you, you seen how she moved, what exactly she does, and everything. You feel me? Like you knew she sold pussy. You knew she did X, Y, and Z, escorted, all that type of shit. So to still be with that, but then you turn around and you're complaining about what she does and still have this stigma about like, oh, all strippers do is X, Y, and Z. Like, no, because you allowed yourself to be with that type of slut, you know? So if that's what you allowed yourself to be, you can't make what you allowed as like the overall narrative, because there's some strippers like me who, like I said, they work jobs, they do other shit or whatever. That's just something that's extra money. You feel me? Like the selling pussy part, yeah, we might have done that, but you gotta think about it. If we're single women, no man, no nothing, my rent is still due, my car note is still due, I still got kids. I'm not finna, you know, moderate it because other men feel like that's not what I'm supposed to do. It's bullshit.
For sure. So, hey, I definitely feel like it shouldn't be a crime to make money off of what's yours. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the biggest scams that's going on in America right now. But that's a whole other conversation. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, do you like when you meet somebody? Do you got like? Do you just give them, bam, what's Thikk Bambino, or do you got like a personal page? Like what's the vibe? If you don't mind me asking on that.
Man, I think I don't even care no more if they know or not. Because I think I grew up learning that, man, that nigga just wanted to fuck. It didn't matter if he was a stripper or a regular bitch. That's what he wanted to do. You know, the stripper probably amped it up more, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like niggas gonna fuck if they gonna fuck. So, what I do and whether they know or not, like, I don't think it should really matter, but to niggas, I feel like they make that shit like a point, you know?
Mm. Now, also, with doing a 20v1s, I did notice, you know what I'm saying, that you went a long way, with another brother that's going viral right now, the youngest YN of all time, bro. Shout out to the youngest YN. Sure.
Shout out to my own.
When you did you know he was gonna be on there? Did you know what I'm saying? Did you think you was gonna win, or what was the vibes like with that? And I, you know what I'm saying, it seemed like I got pretty cool. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I was on my flavor of love type shit. Like, look, one of us gonna win this competition. You feel me? So I was just shit being Bambi, just nice, sweet, chill. You see me, I see you. Talk, feel the vibe. Like I know you have for other females. I'm gonna let them do them. But see, I'm not the type of female to do too much. You feel me? So I'm a play it back. If you see me, you see me. You don't, you don't. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I was just cool.
Now, with doing the 20v1s, do you think is that something you're going to continue to do, or you think you know what I'm saying, you getting tired of them? What's the vibes overall?
Shit, I keep doing them. You feel me? Like they fun. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I got thick skin, so a nigga saying, "Oh, I don't like you because your haircut or whatever," I'll be like, "Fuck shit, right, nigga, your line up fucked up in mine." You know what I'm saying?
So none of all that shit will roll right off. Like
it do, because it's like in reality, man. Like I said, niggas fuck whatever these days. So you telling me you don't like me for this? You just saying that on camera. But if you see me walking down the street with my cheeks out a little bit, you don't get no fuck about lining toes, whatever the fuck you going. So that show me that.
Now, another thing that I always ask people who come on the couch, you know what I'm saying, no matter what they're doing, you know what I'm saying, what's your goals?
My goals, it's not even really like business. It's just to keep money flowing, keep experiencing shit. It's more like it's an inspirational thing. Like it's not nothing like, oh, I want to own X, Y, and Z. Yeah, I can do that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like for a person like me, single, like no children, it's just me. I'm moving. You know what I'm saying? So, shit. That's what I'm at.
Do you ever want to have children?
Eventually.
Now, before you go, you know what I'm saying, when you're doing, you know what I'm saying, dancing or modeling or the 20v1s, what is that always you, or do you like portray you feel like you portray a character, you know what I'm saying? Like the person that we see on screen or in the club, is that the same person when you get to the crib and you close the door and lock the door and take the coat off?
Yeah, not, I mean, nah, shit. I feel like it should never be exactly the same. I mean, because shit, people ain't ever who they really are either. You know, so I feel like I'm just good with like vibing with the room, seeing how it's going or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So shit, I don't know. Like on the camera, you gonna get what you need. You know what I'm saying? Like in the club, you gonna get what you need. Outside, look, that's something I don't have to give you. So shit, it's whatever.
Now, with somebody with the talents and the skills that you have you ever considered or ever did like content for like OnlyFans? Is that something that you, or just because I know several different platforms where you just like make money from your career? Is that like something that you've ever considered or looked into? Or
I've tried it, but I think I'm just not the type of person to like always have a camera in the bedroom all the time. Like, I think I'm more of like the '90s era where it's like, yeah, and I always got to be recorded. Some things we can just remember, you know. But for those that do it, shout out to y'all. But yeah, when I want to bust a nut, I ain't trying to put the camera up. You know, fuck about that.
for sure. Right, but you know, you can just dance on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can dance, like, just make people pay for that shit.
That's too. I do that too. But like the real shit, you know, like
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't think that on there busting up, bro. She's been taking pictures and shit. And grandma swimsuits and shit.
See me, I just feel like if I do shit like that, my shit gotta be like, you know, the shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have fast. So that's why I pull back because I know if I really give it, I'm exposed too much that it's like, you know what? That's a lot.
Now, do you like did you go like to like the sex convention and stuff? Like,
Yes.
well, what's the vast with them? Do you like go just as a guest, or do you like do you get booths or something, things like that?
When I go, it's just for the vibe because I know people there anyway. So I just be there just to like see the shows, see some of my male and female stripper friends type shit. Some of them even do like the online porn. So it's like a little stripper porn meet and greet for me, you know. So everybody just be in and I don't know, I just be in my cute little half naked suit, working ass, whatever.
For sure, for sure. Now, I think that's all I got for you. If you don't mind me asking, I talk to a lot of people and they always be like their biggest supporters, their biggest fans is people that they never met before, people that they met one time. What's your support system like? If you know.
My support system is, I want to say my mom for sure, and I have like more like just like college friends, people that like know me type shit. Um, oh yeah, one after hour supporter, the most I would say his name is Francino.
Shout out Francino, that's my boy. I'm shorty. Francino, that's my boy, I'm shorty. That's my boy. He go crazy, I'm sure.
Francino, the most.
He gotta slide back over, we gotta do another one.
And I mean that's mostly it. I mean I have some couple stripper friends here and there, but that's mostly it.
For sure, for sure. What is your favorite part about what you do?
I think I like the creativity of it. Like if you really put efforts in it, I like the makeup, the outfits, the clothes because it's like you get to really glam yourself up a lot. I feel like, you know, to make some money type shit. Like be cute. Just, you know, and then people just throw money in type shit. So I like that vibe.
Ooh. And now, what is your least favorite part? Like, if you have to take anything away about what you do, what would it be and why?
Shit. The least, it's a lot of them. But I'll say the least will probably be, I'm going to say two. The smacking ass part. All that shit. Nah. Yeah, stop doing that. That shit hurt. You feel me? Like, it does. Because niggas be leaving bruises and everything. Yeah. Like, it be too much.
They must be smacking over hard.
Boy, punching my shit, going crazy. I have to, sometimes I gotta stop and be like, hey, you, like, you hear that shit. Like, the fuck?
You know what I'm saying? So before you get up out of here, just let people know what you got going on right now, like what you working on right now. You know what I'm saying? What you planning on, if anything.
Right now, I'm doing parties, music videos. I also have it's called Bambi's Cleaning and Wash Service. Basically like we come in, you know, do a couple loads of your laundry, clean up like, bedrooms, kitchens. I also do meal prep as well.
So you can judge people. Hmm? You be judging people when you go in their crib.
What you mean?
Like, you know what I'm saying? I figure like I get a cleaning service like when I got a little fucking off money and I ain't got time. I'm like, yeah, can I take care of it real quick? But I know some people do it because they should be like, I don't want to touch that, so I'm gonna have somebody else do it.
I mean, I do consultations, so I mean, yeah, I consultate. So we can talk about it. I see what's going on type shit. It can be like a garage, it can be backyard, whatever type of shit. I also have, it's called like a single working man package where basically I come in, clean up a little bit, give you like a full body massage or whatever, a little bottle of wine, cook for you, little fake girlfriend type of shit.
Okay, that's wrong.
It's nothing. You're not getting no ass out of it, but it is something like, tired. You wanna chill.
That's wrong for sure.
So
that's wrong. How did you get into? Is that just like something you like? Yeah.
Well, I have like, what do you call it? Like food and safety licenses from working like in fast foods and being managers and shit like that. I also I've worked with other cleaning services before too. Mm-hmm. So and plus I'm like a tidy type of person as well. So all those put together, I was just like, I like to cook too. So let me, put something together.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Mm-hmm. I definitely appreciate you coming through and sharing your story and your time. Mm-hmm. Before you get up out of here, let the people know where they can find you on social media, where they can book you, where they can work with you. All that.
You can find me on Instagram, ILUV_Bambi. You can find me on Facebook, Thikk Bambino with 2 Ks. And you can find me on TikTok. Same thing. You can book me through whichever one.
For sure. Well, I definitely appreciate your time. I look forward to working with you in the future. Enjoy the rest of your evening. In a minute, gang.